Hey, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, I want to talk to y'all about Ray Lewis, man. It's looking like Ray Lewis is the next person to come out and hate on Shannon Sharpe's success. And the reason why I say that is because we've seen a lot of people hate on Shannon Sharpe's success. People that were once cool with Shannon Sharpe, like the Steven Jacksons, who had an interview with Shannon Sharpe, shook his hand and said and was calling him Unc and saying he was his mentor at the time.
Welcome back to a special edition.
Man, I'm excited for this. I never interrupt your introduction, but let me do it today.
You got it. You got it, Jack.
My guy, a mentor to me, somebody I look up to, somebody who's been giving me the game. And,
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, been motivating me on this media side, somebody I look up to. My brother, the OG, big homie, Uncle Shay, Shannon Sharpe, man.
Man, thanks for having me on.
Man,
Thanks for coming on, man.
And then when Shannon Sharpe had that successful interview with Cat Williams, Steven Jackson flipped the script, and now all of a sudden he has a problem with Shannon Sharpe.
I wouldn't let him go hard as he did on a lot of people on our show. I just wouldn't, because we got relationships with him. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. You don't have a show, so you wouldn't know what you would do. We've done hundreds of shows, so we know how to handle that type of shit.
What did you think about the character, the Uncle Shay character? He didn't come on the show doing that with the black and mild and the do-rag and Hennessy and all that stuff.
When he first started it?
Yeah, he didn't come on with that at first when he first got on the show. So when all that came about, what you think about that too?
Okay, it's better for you guys to respond to that than me, but I was still very close with Stephen A. at that point, and he did not love it.
No, yeah.
Okay, and I defer to you.
Nobody did, so
okay.
We'll just
right.
leave it there.
I'm serious. I mean, I talk about Shaq straight in his face. I done call him Shrek and all kinds. He just be laughing. I'm thinking that he gonna laugh too.
You only get mad like that when there's some truth to it, dog. That's just how I feel.
Speaking of, I'm glad you guys got to talk and clear your piece up.
At some point, he's suggesting he's as good as Tom Brady, or was as good as Tom Brady at that point, still was.
He did not say that.
Huh?
He did not say
well,
that.
he did. That's how I interpret it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have been mad too. Put your glasses back on after you say some shit like that.
Okay.
But nowhere close to Brady.
I'm like, Shannon, and I told him on the air, I said, this guy's in another echelon from everybody else who ever played. There's never been anything like this guy, what he achieved. And Shannon said, I'm in the hall. I said, I got it. And then he's really mad and he takes his glasses off. Okay, what are we going to do? Fight? Because now you got me. You know, like I can't win that one.
Skip, you do an hour of cardio every day. You got good footwork. You can move. Shannon hips bad. He can't move. He just top heavy.
But have you ever seen a Chihuahua and a pit bull?
He just top heavy though. Like he can't move. He's just top heavy. He can't move.
Want to see a Chihuahua and a
He
pit
had
bull?
hip surgery and all that. Skip do an hour of cardio. He can move a little bit. You can stick and move, Skip.
So I want to talk about this recent Ray Lewis interview I seen, and his reason for not liking Shannon Sharpe now. It's just like jealousy, in my opinion, man. So let's go over the clip, guys. And if you stuck around already this long, hit that like button. That really does help my YouTube channel continue to grow. I really do appreciate that. Let's check out this clip of Ray Lewis hating on Shannon Sharpe.
No, I'm not surprised. I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon would say or do any of this.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink. Ever. Like it was against the law, right? Because he had some stuff in his family that he didn't want to follow that. And then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're going to take that route. I can't go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man or get back to the kingdom.
So that's what Ray Lewis said about Shannon Sharpe, man. And as we all know, they were once former teammates. So, they did have a personal relationship there. And then for Ray Lewis to say that, he doesn't really care for Shannon Sharpe now is because, now Shannon Sharpe drinks, and pretty much just saying that Shannon Sharpe, the character of Shannon Sharpe now is fake and phony because during Shannon Sharpe playing days, he didn't see Shannon Sharpe pick up a drink. And that's the craziest thing to me, right? It's jealousy, in my opinion, because it doesn't matter if somebody was a teammate or a coworker and you didn't see them drink, and then obviously 20 plus 30 years later, now you know they drink and they're a different person. That does not mean that that person is fake. You can't compare a 20-year-old to what they are in their 50s. Like, think about people like Floyd Mayweather, 50 Cent. During 50 Cent and Mayweather prime days, Mayweather didn't drink when he was an athlete. 50 Cent wasn't drinking when, you know, he was coming up and he was in his prime and doing tours on G Unit and had a lot of beef with people. He had to stay on point, and he was more tapped into his fitness at the time. But now as we see people like Floyd Mayweather or retired athletes or rappers that made it and now they have different career paths, you can see the 50 Cents and Floyd Mayweathers in pictures like this promoting alcohol brands and stuff like that, or they have their own alcohol brand. And these are people who came out plenty of times and said that they don't drink alcohol. And so for Ray Lewis to say that's the reason why he has an issue with Shannon Sharpe, it seemed a little bit weird to me. And it just seemed like jealousy of another person's success. And then I started seeing a lot of comments. People was like, how is this guy going to judge Shannon Sharpe? And this is a guy that was accused of murder and stuff like that, as you guys can see in these comments like this. And I won't dig too deep into that, but I just wanted to point that out. Yeah, guys, so I just wanted to put this video together because I would love to hear your opinion and thoughts, because I've seen a lot of people going at Ray Lewis. I want you guys to share your thoughts and opinion as well. So get in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Catch you guys on the next one, and we out, guys. Peace.